Hello, I'm Patty Whittington, Director of Elementary Education for Johnston County Schools. Today I'd like to share an overview of the K-2 Standards-Based Progress Report and Report Card. We will begin with an overview of standards. North Carolina's Standard Course of Study defines the appropriate content standards for each grade level and provides a uniform set of learning standards for every public school in North Carolina. Based on a philosophy of teaching and learning that is consistent with current research, exemplary practices, and national standards, the Standard Course of Study is designed to support North Carolina educators in providing the most challenging education possible for the state's students. The goal of these standards is to prepare all students to become career and college ready. If the goal of today's educational system is to determine when and if students have met course standards, should we not be keeping achievement records that match the standards we are expected to teach, instead of records that are labeled test, homework, book report, classwork, quiz, project, presentation, or class participation? Schools communicate with parents and guardians about their child's academics, behavior, and work habits throughout the year with progress reports and quarterly with report cards from the North Carolina Standard Course of Study, and inform parents and students of progress toward the desired outcomes for yearly learning goals. Johnston County Schools values a strong partnership and effective communication between home and school. In this endeavor, students in kindergarten through second grade will receive a new standards-based progress report and report card to serve as a tool in furthering a shared understanding about student growth. What is standards-based grading? Standards-based grading communicates student progress throughout the year in meeting end-of-year expectations. Teachers assess student performance on learning standards which are specific and observable grade-level skills defined in the K-2 elementary curriculum. Standards-based grading uses academic performance indicators that are observable and objective. Standards are grade-level, end-of-year benchmarks that specify what students should know and be able to do at each grade level. They serve as a basis for our curriculum, instruction, and assessments based upon a child's individual achievement. Within the North Carolina Standard Course of Study, Johnston County Schools has identified priority standards for English, language arts, and mathematics. These priority standards will be listed on the progress report and report card. Priority standards are a carefully selected subset of the total list of the grade-specific or course-specific standards within each content area that students must know and be able to do by the end of each school year in order to be prepared and successful at the next grade level. The priority standards for reading and mathematics must be mastered by the end of the year to ensure readiness and success in the next grade level. Let's talk about the academic performance skill indicators. In the past, K-1 and 2 indicators were S, N, and U. This year, we have 4 new skill indicators. The academic performance indicators are listed as follows with detailed descriptions for each. M. M indicates that the student consistently and independently demonstrates mastery of or proficiency in the grade level standard. Students who receive M are completing the expected learning at end-of-year grade level standard. Mastery indicates that the student has reached a level of performance expected of grade level students for that standard with consistency, accuracy, independence, and quality. Instruction will focus on more complex problems, offer more levels of challenge for the learner in application, and provide more in-depth and critical thinking in the area of that standard. P. P indicates that the student is progressing toward consistent and independent mastery of or proficiency of the grade level standard. Students who are progressing toward the standard are demonstrating a level of understanding that is typically or appropriately expected during the course of the academic year. B. B indicates that the student is beginning to progress toward the grade level standard. Students who are beginning to progress toward a standard may require additional support, monitoring, and/or assistance for clarification in order to assist in progress and support. N. N indicates that the student is not yet demonstrating progress toward the grade level standard. Students who receive N are still acquiring prerequisite skills in order to understand the content of the grade level standard. Students need additional assistance, increased time, smaller chunks of learning, and/or alternate strategies for gaining foundational standards that will lead to the grade level standards. Let's talk about quarterly effort enhancement grades. Quarterly effort enhancement grades come from our enhancement classes that could include art, music, PE, media, technology, Spanish, global awareness, dance, etc. By board policy, art, music, and PE are required enhancement classes. Student performance in enhancement classes are assessed based on required curriculum objectives for each specific enhancement class and student observable skill level. Progress will be indicated in each specific area by using the following number scale. 3. 3 indicates that the student masters the required objectives with consistent high quality. 2. 2 indicates that the student masters most required objectives and does what is required. 1. 1 indicates that the student has not mastered required objectives and does less than required. Work habits. Work habit skills provide an essential foundation for lifelong learning for each individual student. The use of work habit skills help to create and maintain a positive learning environment for all students in our schools and are addressed, developed, and supported throughout the curriculum. Student progress in work habits will be assessed by the following indicators. A plus symbol will be used to indicate that a student demonstrates proficiency of the work habit. An asterisk symbol will be used to indicate that the student needs improvement of the work habit. Let's take a look at a standards-based K-2 progress or report card. Let's begin by taking a look at the top of the report card at the general information. 1 indicates the school name. 2, the principal name. 3, student name. 4, teacher name. 5, the recorded attendance. 6, the instructional reading level TRC score based on the beginning of year, middle of the year, and end of year benchmarks. Also provided are the range of expectations for kindergarten, first, and second. 7, MAP and iReady assessment data for both reading and math. This benchmark assessment is given also 3 times a year, beginning of the year, middle of the year, and end of year. Scores will be noted in these columns. The end of year benchmark denotes the expected score for that particular grade level at the end of the year. Underneath general information on the report card is the work habits section. Again, 1 denotes the symbol plus, which demonstrates proficiency. 2, the asterisk symbol, which indicates needs improvement. 3 points out the work habit descriptions, which are consistent on all 3 report cards. Listens carefully and follows directions. Completes classroom tasks within a specified given time. Completes and returns homework on time. And shows respect to others. Column 4 shows where the symbol indicators will be located. The next section on the report card is our priority standards for each subject and each domain. This, of course, is a reading sample. 1, the subject heading, in this case, reading. 2, indicates the column in which the academic performance indicators will be located. M, B, P, or N. 3 is the domain in which priority standards fall under. In this case, integration of knowledge and ideas. And 4 is an example of the priority standard. actively engages in group reading activities with purpose and understanding. Standards are listed under each curriculum area of the reports: reading, math, science, and social studies. Underneath all of our curriculum areas is our teacher comment section. Teacher will comment for a current reporting period, and their comments will appear in this section. Progress reports and report cards are designed as a tool to communicate progress of student learning of standards throughout the course of the school year. This document will expand each 9 weeks to include new skills taught and assessed. This feature provides a visual view of a student's progression of learning over the course of the entire school year. Student areas of strength and areas of improvement can be easily identified by precise standards. This example is a sample standard and progression of academic indicators. This example is a kindergarten math example. The domain is counting and carnality. The priority standard is write a number from 0 through 20. Represent a number of objects with a written numeral 0 to 20. Report card 1. The student was given B, beginning. Progress report 2, beginning. Report card 2, progressing. Progress report 3, progressing. Report card 3, progressing. Progress report 4, mastery. And report card 4, mastery. To view samples of a complete K-2 progress and report card, please visit our Johnston County School website or contact your child's K-2 teacher or school administrator. What has happened prior to implementation year? Johnston County Schools has conducted a pilot for the past 3 years at South Smithville Elementary. Feedback has been taken from teachers, administrators, and parents. A district team was established to review standards-based report cards and progress reports from schools across North Carolina and across our nation. Samples were given to schools for feedback during the 2013-14 school year, and draft report cards and progress reports were established. For more information, please visit our website at www.johnston.k12.nc.us. And parents, please contact your child's teacher or your school. Thank you.